All right, we do predictions every single race week. We are doing 2 seasons of predictions where we're totaling up points between now and summer break, and then we will reset and do the second half of the season. We are picking the winner, just missed the podium, best of the rest, and last in the points, and then the highest scoring team from 6 through 10 in the current constructors standing. So basically, the worst team that does the best. We picked this way because if we were going to pick a podium, we probably would pick the same podium every week. Which leads me into, for race 2, the Saudi Arabian GP, Nicole and I picked almost identical picks. And not only were they almost identical, but both of us ended the weekend with 0 points.
Nicole and Briana are lined up on the grid. It's lights out, and away we go in this week's grid vlog.
So we both had, just awful week of picks for us. Yeah, it was a rough week for us. So going into this week, I am still up by 3 points after Bahrain. And we're gonna hope that we don't make the same predictions. And then a reminder to everyone, what is on the line here is the loser at summer break will have to do the next prediction segment from a Peloton, which neither of us wants to do.
Nope.
So
I don't want to go on a Peloton, not on a podcast. So.
Yeah. So, Nicole, who do you have as the winner of the Australian GP?
My winner is, and I have not hit delete on this row in my little note for like almost a month now, I guess. Max Verstappen.
Shocker, me too. Like I said last week, one of these weeks, one of us will come with a different winner, but it won't be for a while.
Yep. So then we basically, because then we're not doing podiums, so our P4, just missing the podium, who do you have?
I have Alonso.
Okay, very fair.
I think that 2 straight podiums, something's bound to eventually go wrong. But not too wrong. I think I'm just going to have him P4.
Okay.
What about you?
Do you have the sounder board prepared? In P4, I have Lewis. Yeah, hope alarm. I understand. Yeah, but it's happened. Could happen again. And I just need, and I'm going in risky business. We're gonna pick it, and it just made me feel good. And that's all of the factual information I have to provide with that pick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's like super wild and out there. Like if we were picking our podium and you put a Mercedes on the podium, I would be like, but that would be a true
just miss the podium. Right.
Yeah. But I am manifesting a good Lewis weekend. Happy vibes. Okay, what about your P7 best of the rest? Who have you got?
My best of the rest is the bestie with the resty, Esteban Ocon.
Ah, okay. I'm just really relieved that we don't have the same picks.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I was waiting for you. Your face was immediately I'm like, okay, it's going to be different.
Yeah. Mine is George Russell.
Oh, okay. I thought you were there to say Lance or George was what I was assuming you were going to pick.
No, I'm pulling for a Lance podium this week, if I'm being completely honest, because I need some happy vibes in my life, and I have no faith in that Mercedes car, so we're pulling for a Lance podium.
So then, before going to teams, who is your last in points, just makes it P10?
I'm going to go with Yuki. I'm going to say that this is the week he finally gets that point, because I think he deserves it and I want to root for it. So I have Yuki in P10. What about you?
Wholesome. I will one-up you with more wholesome, Alex Albon.
Yes, I would much rather be rooting.
Yeah, a lot of my picks are just like, I want good things to happen to you people right now. Like, and it's all not impossible. So that's kind of where I picked with my heart a little bit more this week and you know what? What do I have to lose? I'm already losing in the points right now, so.
All right, lastly, we have the team from P6 to P10 that you think is going to score the most points this week. As a reminder, those teams currently not in order that I'm about to say them are Alfa Romeo, Williams, Haas, AlphaTauri, and McLaren is who you have to choose from. Which of those teams do you think is going to score the most points this week?
As I'm kind of predicting that none of these other teams will be in the points, and I had picked Alex in P10, I am picking Williams.
For the exact same rationale, I picked AlphaTauri.
Right, there we go. It was just logic. I was debating maybe picking AlphaTauri of like, oh, maybe, I don't know, something interesting could happen. But I'm like, nah, we'll continue with the logic. I'll be mad. And Alex would be mad if I didn't follow through. So
I think the silliness is that the smart play is probably actually the McLaren. Because we really can't get a third race where just everything out of their control goes wrong. Where, like, Pierre decides to run into Oscar and the debris flies over every car only to hit Lando. But I don't feel like rooting for that, so I didn't pick them.
I will not accept this even as a theory during Daniel Ricciardo week. That is unbelievable.
Gosh, I'm so relieved that we didn't have back-to-back race weeks with the exact same picks, because that was wild.
And it was so annoying also because I feel like they were good picks. And then just so many things went wrong. But that is the sport.
Like always, we will keep you updated through the weekend with how our predictions go on all of our social channels at Gridwalk Show. So if you want to root for, against, laugh at our misery when we eventually get most of this wrong, come do that.
Thank you so much for listening to this segment from episode 10 of Gridwalk. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more F1 videos. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, why not watch the rest of the podcast? It's really great. It's really fun. We have a wonderful time. It's so close. Click down here. Click here for the full thing.